This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Wack100 posted this. I guess this is Hocus45, and he was picked up for a RICO indictment, and he's being charged with wire fraud. You know, Hocus45 is. And he says, either you're a man or a coward. How Wack100 says, people hitting me saying you're mentioning my name on the phone. Asking if they know something you can use to tell on me to get out of your Georgia Fed case. Why, Hocus45? I'm confused. Don't trip. Exposures, let's start pulling and digging and go through all this for the world. Make sure I'm nowhere involved in this dude's situation. DJ K-Slate tried. I tried. He refuses to keep the peace. Now it's on. Why would he just want to set up Wack100? I think Wack100 is just trying to involve himself in this, so he gets posted with it. I mean, you know, we're talking about it, right? He also put up this post, federal identity. This is Christopher Lovejoy, aka 600, but this is a association of the Boxing Association. Is this just a troll just to get some attention on Chris Lovejoy, the boxer, a.k.a. ex-gangster, a.k.a. Big U Exposer? I don't know. But anyways, Hocus45 is facing wire fraud for PPP loans, for sex, money, murder indictment out of Savannah, Georgia. Hocus45, you know, he's a guy that like kind of pokes his nose in everybody's business. He's a dude from the Bronx, down with Fat Joe. He was going against Cuban Link. He says he's innocent. I'll say that. He's just going to prove his innocence. He does not even have a pinky toe in the streets, he says. I do not judge in any crime or gang activity. I do gang prevention. So he pushes positivity. Okay. He recently called out Cuban Link for talking about Fat Joe. And he says he wants to do a celebrity boxing match. Fat Joe says, oh, my money on 4-5. Cuban Link says, the truth hurts, huh? That's why that conscious work it way out. Love ya, Hocus. These guys, man. Now, Justin Bieber, TMZ's reporting that Justin Bieber, when he sold his catalog for $200 million, I think it was last year, he needed the money. Scooter Braun desperately told him not to sell his catalog. Wait a little bit. But he didn't. Now, I don't believe that because, you know, Scooter has been with Justin's career most of his life. You know, I think he just took a step back like a year and a half ago. And I wouldn't Scooter give him a loan just to get through that? It was only a month he wanted them to wait. Why wouldn't you just give him a loan and say, I'll just wait 1 month and you'll get a tax break? But no. Now, they're saying Justin Bieber blew through almost $1 billion and ran out of money and needed the cash right now. I don't know what's going on with Justin Bieber. You know, to spend that amount of money is crazy, bro. Like, say even if it was $400 million, that's a lot of money blown, because even if you're making that much money per year, you're with Scooter Braun, who's very smart with financial tools. You would think he would put his money into vehicles that make at least 4%. There's plenty of them. High yield savings, CDs, the safe ones. Or put him down with some of your investments. I don't understand, man. It's almost like people maybe use Justin and never really completely at his back, or Justin just doesn't listen and just does whatever he wants. Anyways, he generated $1 billion. I don't know if he made $1 billion. Did he? I don't know. Then 50 Cent settled his case with Trax NYC and a bunch of other jewelers. They were selling a cross that looked like the 50 Cent cross that's famous. And 50 Cent didn't like that, and he took all these jewelers to court. But, you know, they all issued public apologies acknowledging the misuse of 50 Cent's image In name and TikTok videos, following the apology, 50 Cent dropped the case, indicating the matter has been resolved. 50 Cent claimed he was centered his image and likeness and name in conjunction with the sale of imitation jewelry, which he believed was falsely associated with his name and brand. Yeah, so that's about it for that. We're going to get back to the Cassie case in a second. I didn't want to do it until they were close to wrapping today because they keep taking breaks. Today's going to be a day of a lot of breaks. Let's see. Like right now, I don't think they've done anything since 2 hours ago. Due to intercity press. This is going to be a tough one because the cross-examination is going to be tough from Diddy's lawyers because there's going to be a lot of objections, a lot of recesses. They haven't done anything. We might not be able to finish tomorrow. Our most important witness, judge from this is good. This is this is going to be a long one. That's why I didn't want to keep reporting on this every 2 hours because it's not moving as smoothly. I mean, this is a government's witness, so that was smooth when the government was doing it. But the government's obviously going to have a lot of objections to the cross-examination. Let's see. Here's this one. Okay, they're still in court. See, she's on the stand, actually, still right now. They're talking about drug use, basically. They're talking about, let's see, vacations with Diddy, different freak-offs, about how serious their relation was, how cheating on Diddy. What's happening around that person in the street? Oh, she talked about he suspected you of having an affair with another man. So you see, there's a lot of jealousy talk. So they're trying to paint her as someone. She's the villain too. She was just as bad and toxic. I believe they were both toxic. I do believe that. We're gonna run through that on the next video. I'm gonna run through her cross-examination. Anyways, for now, we will take a break from this, and I will get into that video right now because they're going to be wrapping up as we speak. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you on the next one. Peace.